Speaking of Danny Heale, following today's 2-1 defeat against Hornchurch, Danny, not the greatest result. What happened out there?
Yeah, I thought we started the game pretty confidently. I thought we moved the ball around quite well, got into good areas, and then it sort of fizzled out from there, really. Very disappointed about today's game, to be honest. Just thought there were too many people, carried too many people today. Too many people had an off game, and we've given away another sloppy goal for their second goal again. It's just we've got to snap it out of us quickly.
So those individual errors creeping back after last season, is that something, as you said, we have to snap out of?
Yeah, we've got to do it quickly. Obviously, today's the first time where people have had 90 minutes and that, and people are still trying to find their fitness and their sharpness and that, and some people get it quicker than others. But the games previously, we've looked quite fit, but today we just, especially second half, we sort of come off the boils just after half time, and then I thought that when we made the changes, I thought we got a bit of pace out wide and we looked a bit more dangerous than that, and then we've given another way a silly goal. But it was a comedy of errors for the second goal again, and it ain't good enough, and he's got to step up quickly. But the good thing is we're halfway through pre-season. If you peak too early, then I'd be worried. So it's going to take a bit more time than I thought to get everyone right. But we'll go to Wakering on Tuesday to make sure we put it right.
Do you think Hornchurch looked a little bit sharper, a little bit better?
Yeah, I think they had a bit of a point to prove. I think that they've come in probably a few weeks before us, back to pre-season, which is probably a bit beneficial to them. But we're sticking to our game plan, and that we've got a tried and tested pre-season plan that works, and we shouldn't be finding our full tempo and our full position of what we're trying to do up until these last few games. So everything's going well on our end and behind the scenes and in training and bits and bobs, but you can't do nothing for individual errors. And obviously, I don't know whether there's new players coming here that are a bit nervous, still trying to find their feet, still trying to get partnerships going all over the pitch. And it was disappointing today, but then I was pleased with the Southend game, I was pleased with the Chelmsford game, pleased with the Dartford game, and then obviously the AD game, pleasing going forward, but again not too pleasing defensively. And the two poorest performances we've had are obviously against two teams that leagues below us, so that needs addressing. But it's too early to start panicking or anything like that. We've got a good bunch in there, they're sticking together, we've got experienced players in there, we've got another couple coming back from holiday that are teachers that we've missed quite, that would be probably starters in our team. And glad for Jay Curran today. Thought we got through a good 60 minutes after his double hernia operation. Got a good goal as well. Yeah, but we're halfway through pre-season, so we're plodding along. But today weren't really at the standards we're trying to set ourselves.
Never really had a prolonged period of pressure today where we were attacking. Did you think we struggled to create a little bit today?
Yeah, at times I thought, you can't carry people, and I think we probably had 4 or 5 that were probably on their game today, and then a few others, their touch was off, giving the ball away too cheaply. A bit of an incident at the end, obviously, where he sort of marred the game really, because it weren't really a dirty game. But like I say, that's what pre-season's for, and I keep going back to it. And you don't win nothing in pre-season. I've been in a site before that we've lost every game pre-season and went on and won the league. So I'm not too worried just at the moment, but we're just still finding our feet, and hopefully we'll get that. We've got another 4 or 5 games to go yet in pre-season. Got a busy week coming up with a game Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. Training Thursday night in that as well. So we'll go on to Tuesday now, and hopefully the boys will put that one to bed tonight, and hopefully they're gutted in there because they know that's not good enough, and hopefully we'll put it right on Tuesday.
So that defence is a little bit of a worry. Do you think we missed the experience of Richard Haller in there today? Yeah,
I think we have. I think he's commanded. He gives us a lot of chat back there, and bosses and organises people and that, and he brings the best out of people. But as I say, he's back off holiday. I think he lands tomorrow, so he'll be involved on Tuesday. So hopefully that'll be a bit more experience back there. And but like I say, there's good points and bad points. But I say, if you peak too early in pre-season, then you're always waiting for a dip. So hopefully we can get this good week up in a week in front of us now, get going on it, make sure we're doing the right things, and hopefully things start swinging our way again.
So as you said, there was a scrap at the end that did mar otherwise a pretty friendly game. Tambus and Eong. Is that we saw that temper a little bit last season? Would that be a little bit of a worry?
No, not really. I think with Tam, he played nearly every game last season for Margate, and they won the league. So they got promoted. But he's got that in his game. You don't want to take that out of his game. You've got to try and control it at times. But he's 100% and he's committed into everything he does, and he drives teams on. And I'm glad he's here, and I'm pleased to have him here. But the boy kicked out him there. The ref didn't see it. The ref just come in and apologised to me over it. And but the other boy kicked out, and Tam squared up to him. But it was only handbags. It was nothing too drastic over it. So we'll move on. But the last thing you want to do is take that out of his game. But you have got to do it in the right manner. So bit of both probably, but he'll learn from it and move on.
So we've got a few games coming up against more teams from the leagues below us. Is it important to start picking up maybe a couple of wins to boost the confidence?
Yeah, without that. I'm looking to go Wakefield on Tuesday now with a side that we're looking to probably use over the next week or so for the last remaining games, and people have got to fight their shirts. There's probably 6 people in that side that play today that's probably going to be starters, and the rest of them there's 2 or 3 people fighting for each shirt. So they've had their opportunity today. A few people went and played in another game today over Benfleet this morning, and I'll get the reports back from that. But I'll see Tuesday's a dip with kettle of fish, and we'll just build on that and hopefully get the right result on Tuesday, train well Thursday, and then be ready for Friday and Saturday's game.
Nice one. Cheers, Danny.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you, mate.